Naruto 642. Sorry for missing last week's chapter review, but I really was quite sick. But I'm here now, and this chapter was epic. And of course, the attack from last week's chapter does nothing, but everyone was expecting that. I mean, come on, it's obvious. But how Obito blocks the attack is actually very important and interesting. He pretty much states that the jutsu he is using is, well, the end of all jutsu. It just erases any jutsu from existence. Well, sort of. It even has the power to erase Edo Tensei, as seen when Minato attacks and he gets his arm blown off. You know, you don't recover from that. And if I recall, Hiruzen, the third Hokage, he just got his face blown off by it earlier, so does that mean he's gone? Because, well, fuck, he didn't do much. He didn't even say anything. That's a loss if he's gone. And you know, I know the Kages have to be very careful against Obito at this point, but I can't help but wonder how Madara feels about this. I mean, fuck, Obito has all the trump cards right now, and, you know, he could just erase Madara, and Madara's plans would all mean nothing at that, and that would suck for him. So really Naruto decides the only way to handle this is to do an all-in approach, and he asks Sasuke to keep up. And man, twice, that's a dumb idea, and two, can Sasuke keep up? No, that you don't really need to ask that. I mean, it's kind of just stated. But that was a bad time to ask, because in the end, it just made Naruto look dumb, because his Kyuubi chakra runs out, and Tobirama is right to get on Naruto's case, because, you know, he's basically been a complete retard at this point. But Tobirama goes on to call Minato dumb. He's like, well, dumb at times. But I was like, whoa, okay. It's well known that Naruto's stupid, but don't you go dissing my main man Minato. It's sort of funny that even Obito seems taken back by Naruto's stupidity. Like, I can just imagine him floating up there being like, hey guys, can we be serious here? I mean, I'm trying to be all emo and shit. And Gamachichi is about to poof back to that mountain place. Well, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that, but he's about to poof back, so he manages to get one final attack in, since, you know, he's about to disappear, which is very important, because Naruto, of all people, notices that the attack doesn't get erased, he just kind of blocks it. But the fact that it doesn't get erased means that Naruto's picked up on the fact that Senjutsu doesn't get erased by these black orb things, which is very important. And while Obito is talking a lot of shit to Minato, Naruto doesn't really take that. He just, like, goes into Sage mode and uses Tobirama to teleport on top of him and just do a Sage Art Rasengan, which, you know, was pretty awesome. I mean, Obito's pride just must have gotten a huge blow right there, because that collision was epic. It's like, oh, that was so fulfilling seeing a hit actually go through, and now they have an idea how to handle Obito. Just use Sage mode. And this got me thinking, Naruto as a series has always had opposing forces like yin and yang, and Obito right now possesses the Ten Tails. And what's the equal opposite to the Ten Tails? Well, it's the Earth itself. And that's really just one big ball of Senjutsu, really. And so, I remember what Kabuto said forever ago about him when he unlocked his Sage mode. He said something like, I'm the closest living thing in the world to the Sage of Six Paths. And he was like, oh, I am so impressed with my ability to manipulate the earth itself, and he made little spikes that weren't really impressive. But I think there's a big connection there. I think Obito only possesses half the power of the Sage of the Six Paths, and Naruto is going to pull off the other half somehow. Maybe the dark half of Kurama that we see is going to give him the answer. Who knows? Maybe the Bijus himself could let him in on the secret. I mean, it would make sense, since when Naruto used his Sage mode to inspect the Ten Tails all the way back when it was first summoned, he pointed out that it was just this one massive mass of Senju energy. And, you know, maybe Naruto needs to unlock the 3 types of Sage mode to, well, you know, become the other half of the Sage of Six Paths. And those 3 parts would be the Frog, as shown by Naruto, Snake, as shown by Kabuto, and Slug, as shown by Hashirama. I mean, who knows, but I think Sage mode, or, you know, containing a huge portion of Sage mode, is kind of the other half of the Sage of Six Paths, because, you know, otherwise, why was Kabuto so obsessed with Sage mode, and why would he declare himself like the closest living thing to the Sage of the Six Paths, when really, what he did is not comparable to anything. I mean, he didn't possess the Rinnegan, I don't think he had Senju DNA, and he didn't have the Sharingan either. I mean, he was missing a lot of the things. He didn't have any Biju chakra, so, just on that, it makes me think that there really is a big connection to the Sage of the Six Paths and Sage Mode itself. I mean, it's pretty much in the name, right? But that's all for my crackpot theories. I am very excited for the upcoming Naruto chapters. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the chapter as well as the review as always, and always, have a great week, and peace. I fucked that one up, didn't I? See ya.